What is Beacon for Democracy with its motto, everyday people can fight fascism and authoritarianism, and how are you fighting the fight now?
Beacon for Democracy emerged from this second Trump administration and the cruelty and violence and evil we are surrounded by. We have to do things to accomplish two things that are essential right now. One is to save our own souls, to not let ourselves be crushed by the depression and the despair, to not just stay in bed under the covers, but to find ways to be in community. And then the second point is how to make sure that our disapproval, disagreement, and different vision of what this country could be is visible. It's not enough to stay in our living rooms or in our houses or apartments and yell at the TV.
Or post on social media.
Or post on social media. We need to do some things that are in real life with other human beings. And the idea is very, very local. You don't need huge numbers of people. Evoking the memory of the first responders that we did during COVID of 7 o'clock, banging pots and pans, every week on a Thursday. And we chose Thursday so as not to violate or impinge on the holy days for Muslim, Christians, or Jews on the weekends. Take 30 minutes, not longer than that, 30 minutes where you live, and go outside with a sign that expresses what you're feeling that week and what your vision is. They're all over the city. Sometimes there's only two people, but every single week we have two people on the Upper East Side. Their mobility is very limited. They're not going to ever be able to go to a big demonstration. They want to be part of this resistance. They want to be part of mapping forward. So they go outside for 30 minutes every Thursday with their signs and wheelchair. And they talk to their neighbors. There's negative, there's positive. We have a woman who's 105 years old in Florida.
Whoa.
Edith, who has never gone to a protest in her life. Every morning she wakes up and asks her daughter Sharon, is it Thursday yet? She gets wheeled outside in front of her apartment complex and holds her signs that says what she believes in for this world. So the idea is to create something that's a bridge from the big demonstrations. It doesn't require travel. And what it ends up doing is you end up being in conversation with your neighbors. And it's also fun, which is a really important task. No one can do everything, but everyone can do something. So what we're trying to do with Beacon for Democracy is to create the something that everyone can do, not just the activists, not just the lawyers, not just people like my wife, who's the head of a union. She's a lot she can do. But what can we, who are the regular people, do? So this has been very moving and very inspiring for a lot of people who have participated.
And I see.
And we have a website, beaconfordemocracy.org. If folks want to go, they can join a group that exists. They can stand outside. And every Monday I do a Zoom. We teach things, we listen to music, we sing. We also prepare for the next Thursday and go over what happened the previous one.
And I hear that you're trying to roll this out nationally with that example from Florida that you gave. I see that even just in the city, you have ones this evening scheduled for the East Village, the Upper East Side, Forest Hills in Queens, Riverdale in the Bronx, Park Slope in Brooklyn. My guest is Rabbi Sharon Kleinbaum, now Senior Rabbi Emerita at the largest LGBTQ plus synagogue in the world, Congregation Beit Simchat Torah on West 30th Street in Manhattan, discussing Beacon for Democracy, her new activism project, and her new book, With All My Heart, Torah for Our Times.